Hello everybody and welcome to another World of Warcraft Creepypasta, and this week we're gonna do the creepypasta named DEADORC. And this one sounds rather interesting. It's not about a porn hack like the last one. It's actually something that makes you want to think, maybe I shouldn't do this. So anyways, let's read the creepypasta, shall we? I'm not sure how many people still play World of Warcraft. It has always been a rather controversial game, with people either loving it or hating it. I was an old school World of Warcraft fan, but did not care much for the expansions. As a result, I grew more and more annoyed at the changes the game made, and when Cataclysm came out, I finally had enough. Now, any World of Warcraft player knows that there have been a number of private realms for a while now. Blizzard's stand on these has always been strong, and as a result, they are very much underground. It is much as I used to hate on them, I found myself drawn to the private realm, one which was what we like to call vanilla World of Warcraft, nearest to the original release, of course. Upon starting up, however, things went wrong for me as the character select screen was frozen and heavily distorted. Not in a gruesome manner, mind you. A male orc stood in place, and in my surprise was already named DEADORC. I didn't wish to play on this realm after seeing how distorted the character select screen was, so I tried exiting only for a loading screen to appear. Before I knew it, I was standing in the orc starting zone with DEADORC. The background just as distorted as the character select screen, yet DEADORC was clear, in contrast to his surroundings. I went to close the game again only to jump slightly as DEADORC's starting zone started running. I hadn't touched any buttons, but the orc was already making his way to a nearby quest giver. I tried typing a few commands at this point, but the game just ignored me and DEADORC clicked on the quest giver. A box of text soon appeared stating, "No escape. DEADORC. No escape. DEADORC." The text box soon vanished and DEADORC proceeded to kill the quest giver, despite the target being labeled as friendly. No blood or guts, just a normal death sound and the somewhat anti-dramatic orc death animation, accompanied by the act as Death Orc once again began to run around the empty starting zone. I gave up even trying to fix things at this point. Everything I tried was failing, and even trying to turn the computer off was futile. Thus, I resigned myself to watching his macabre puppet show. DEADORC soon found more NPC characters and clicked on them. Each time the box of text would appear, "No escape, DEADORC. No escape, DEADORC." Following that, DEADORC would kill the character, who would always fall down in the usual manner. This continued until DEADORC finally ran out of NPCs to kill. At this point, the camera angle shifted to show a close-up of DEADORC's face. It was a typical in-game model of the time, but that in some ways made it all the more shocking. The screen suddenly turned completely back and I was able to switch my computer off. Shaken by what I experienced, I quickly vacated the room and decided to try to calm my nerves by watching TV. Downstairs for a bit, switching on some cartoons, figured they'd cheer me up a bit even though I was a bit old for them. I was just starting to relax when, without warning, the cartoon stopped, and the monitor switched to a close-up of DEADORC's face, staring at me impossibly from the TV set. "No escape." Holy damn. That was an interesting one. Was much shorter than the last one we read, but this one was definitely, got straight to the point, There was no gore. Even the person stated there was no gore needed for this, because glad it wasn't. Sometimes gore is good, when you watch stuffs like that. But it was interesting. And it makes you realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't go on a private server, because maybe fucked up shit will happen. And this was even more fucked up, because the freaking game went to his actual TV screen and screwed up his TV set and showed the orc's face and had a no escape text box right there, and That's pretty freaky that it went away from the actual computer to the TV screen. It's really interesting, actually. But, you know, the length was rather short, and that's the only thing I have to say bad about it. That it was short, but I guess it kind of worked for the story, you know. There was a need, there wasn't a need for anything afterwards. But I like this, you know. There isn't much World of Warcraft creepypastas out there, and the previous ones I read were actually pretty good. You know, the Kyle one was interesting, and this one was also pretty neat. So, I honestly thought this was genuinely creepy, and it made you learn things just like with the last one, where downloading new texture packs is a bad because strange shit may happen. Or, you know, like this, private servers because you feel that the current game of World of Warcraft is bad, is probably a no-no either on many accounts, you know. Both the texture pack and the private servers are a no-no in Blizzard's eyes, and, you know, fucked up shit could happen because of your wanting to do these things. And so this is pretty much a learning experience for these guys, thinking texture packs are bad, and maybe I shouldn't download a private server because I feel that vanilla WoW was much better than the current WoW, you know. But anyways, I thought this was a pretty interesting creepypasta, and I hope you indeed enjoyed it. Can't speak. And I will post it below so you can read it yourself if you want. And I will see you later. Goodbye.